I want to talk to you guys about diet right now. You probably heard some other videos of mine that I had a bunch of back surgeries and I went through a lot of trials and tribulations like we all do, just to get my body where it is now. And I have a long way to go. Don't get me wrong, but I feel so much better than I did a couple years ago. So what really got me on that mindset I mentioned in a previous video was energy. Looking at things like energy. Once you have that mindset going for you, that energy and vibration, you look at your food. So I was looking at, you go to the grocery store now and you pick up a potato or an onion, and if it doesn't say organic, or the number doesn't start with a 9, it starts with like a 3 or any other number besides 9, it's not organic, and then it also can be genetically modified. So with everything being vibration, pesticides on non-organic food are vibrating. Same with the food itself. So our bodies work off of vibration. Your body is essentially all water. That's why when we die, when some people get cremated, it's literally everything fits in a little urn because you've evaporated the water. Not you. You are the energy inside. This is just a shell that you're wearing. This is the receipt of your energetic transactions in this environment and lifestyle that you choose. So the food that you're putting in your body, into your vibration, your cells of vibrating water, is what's going to shape those cells. Now, every cell is replaced within a few years, they say. I've heard 1 to 7. I've heard up to 12 years, depending on how deep bone marrow in your hip. It takes a lot longer. But regardless, even if it's 10 to 20 years, which I don't think it is. It's a lot shorter than that. But even if it was, that means you can get a brand new body within that time period. So you don't need to say, "Oh, well, I'm never going to get better," or "I'm this," or "I'm that," I'm broken," or whatever. Those are negative terms that are going to bring you down. And your body hears what you say. The way you talk about yourself, the way you carry yourself, your body listens to that. So by changing the way you talk about things, the way you feel about things, the way you eat things, the way what you eat, is going to help your body catch up with you and what you want to achieve in this life. So if you really want to be the best version you can be, look at everything that you're doing. Look at everything that you consume, you surround yourself with. How you look at that is how you're going to act and feel. So genetically modified food, I've argued with plenty of people online and in public that, oh, well, they'll tell me genetically modified food. We've been genetically modifying food for generations. We've been corn didn't look like it did thousands of years ago. You're confusing genetic modification done in a lab with technology versus breeding plants with other plants to make something harmonious. The growing cycle actually resonates with things and structures things as they grow. So a plant combined with another plant growing through life cycles is going to change its vibration. It's going to be structured properly. Not all the time. I'm sure they can do some bad crossbreeding and make a plant that's not going to survive long, which we do nowadays anyway. But the point is, the food that we're making in a lab, changing molecules so you don't have to use as much pesticides, which we shouldn't have to use anyway. You're making that, or like nowadays they're putting the pesticide genes in the plants itself. So you're bringing that negative vibration, that bad, not harmonious vibration into your cells, into your body. Your body absorbs that, your DNA records that, and then flowers new cells according to that new change of DNA. So your symphony is what your body is a symphony. Everything's vibrating. Every single cell in your body, you're losing skin cells right now, hair cells right now, they all vibrate. And it all sound a certain way. If one day we'll be able to listen to that and say, "Oh, well, this is what's wrong with you, change this and you'll be fine." I'm sure people actually can do that right now in some places, but most of us don't have access to that. So by holding yourself accountable to all the vibrations in your symphony, you can change your tune and harmonize your body. So that was one of the biggest breakthroughs to me, to change my diet. Say, okay, well, genetically modified food probably isn't vibrating conducive to my body. That natural food with no pesticides on it, no synthetics on it, is vibrating in harmony the way our bodies were made to eat and consume. So bringing that food into my organism is going to make my organism flower the right way and grow new cells the right way. In that short 1 to 7 year time period, I'm going to have a brand new body flowered the right way. But if I'm eating genetically modified foods with tons of pesticides on them, or not even to pick on them, putting vaccines in my body, eating fast foods, drinking pop, in stressful environments, all that is going to change my DNA and make it flower out damaged cells like cancer and other problems that we have, and make you fall apart faster, and shorten your telomeres on your genes and everything, which makes you age faster. So literally, by looking at things in terms of vibration, you can change your vibration. Simple as that. So that's one of the biggest breakthroughs I had in my journey, is understanding that concept and utilizing that in all aspects of my life, and it's made a huge difference. So I hope that helps you, and I'll see you on the next video.